My niece ghosted me after her parents passed away, ignoring every call and letter. Then one day she messaged me, "Hey, I need the family estate transferred to my name." When I refused, she showed up at my door with a lawyer. Nadia disappeared 3 years ago after her parents died in that car accident. I was devastated. We weren't just uncle and niece, we were genuinely close. I'd helped raise her since she was 8 when my brother went through his divorce. She'd spend every summer at my place, Christmas mornings, birthdays. I taught her to drive, helped with homework, gave her dating advice. She was like the daughter I never had. After the funeral, I tried calling every week, sent birthday cards, Christmas gifts. Everything came back undelivered or went straight to voicemail. Her friend said she'd moved across the country, changed her number. It was like she'd erased our entire family from her life. Then 3 years later, that ice-cold text. Not, "Hey, Uncle Mike," or "Sorry for disappearing." Just a demand. "I need the family estate transferred to my name." When I said we needed to talk first, she showed up the next day looking like a completely different person. Designer clothes, perfect makeup, expensive handbag. This was the girl who used to borrow my old Nirvana t-shirts and eat cereal for dinner. She wasn't alone. Some slick lawyer in a $1,000 suit stood beside her, briefcase in hand, looking at me like I was wasting his billable hours. "This is just a formality, Mr. Frederick," he said, not bothering with pleasantries. "The house and remaining assets should have transferred to Nadia when she turned 21. There were some administrative delays, but we're here to correct that now." Nadia finally looked at me, but there was nothing there. No warmth, no recognition of our history together. Just cold entitlement. "We don't need to drag this out," she said. "Just sign the papers and we'll be gone." I nodded slowly, like I was considering it. "Actually, there's something you both need to see first." I walked over to my desk and pulled out my laptop. "See, the funny thing is, I've been expecting this visit for 3 years." I opened a video file and turned the screen toward them. It was grainy security footage, timestamp showing 3 years ago, the night after the funeral. The video showed Nadia sneaking into her parents' house around 2 a.m. She wasn't alone. Some guy I'd never seen before was helping her load garbage bags into his truck. But these weren't clothes or personal items. The next clip showed them clearly. Nadia stuffing her mother's jewelry box into a bag, her father's watch collection, cash from the safe I didn't even know existed, even the silver candlesticks from the dining room. "You robbed your own parents' house," I said quietly, watching their faces, "the night after we buried them." Nadia's perfect composure cracked. Her face went sheet white. The lawyer looked confused, clearly not expecting this turn. "I installed those cameras after the break-in at the Henderson place," I continued. "Your dad asked me to help set up his security system 6 months before the accident. Funny thing about cloud storage, everything gets backed up automatically." The lawyer was already reaching for his briefcase. This wasn't the kind of case he wanted his name attached to. "Here's what's going to happen," I said, pulling out another document. "This is a police report I wrote 3 years ago but never filed. I've been waiting for you to show up." Nadia found her voice. "You can't prove anything. That could be anyone." I clicked to the next video. This one showed her face clearly as she walked past the camera, arms full of her mother's vintage designer purses. "The police report includes a full inventory of everything that went missing," I said. "Jewelry worth 30,000, the coin collection, cash, electronics." I documented everything after I realized someone had been in the house. The lawyer was fully packing up now. "Nadia, we need to leave. Now." "Wait," she said desperately. "Uncle Mike, we can work this out." I was grieving. I wasn't thinking straight. "I can pay it back." "With what money?" I asked. "The money you got from selling their stuff?" Her silence was answer enough. I handed them both copies of the police report. "Here's the deal. You leave right now, and you never contact me or anyone in this family again. You disappeared just like you did 3 years ago. Or I file this report and you can explain to a judge why you robbed your dead parents." The lawyer was already at the door. "This conversation never happened," he said to Nadia. "Find yourself new representation." Nadia stared at me with pure hatred. "They would have wanted me to have everything anyway." "No," I said. "They wanted you to have a future. Instead, you chose to steal from their memory." She followed the lawyer out without another word. "I still have that police report. Sometimes I wonder if I should have filed it anyway. But honestly, knowing she has to live with what she did, that's punishment enough. Some people show their true colors when tragedy strikes. Nadia showed me hers."